Hello students, in this video we'll discuss about the one of the important question related to the contraceptive methods, that is or family planning methods. So here this is the question related to the chapter number 4, that is reproductive health. Reproductive health, chapter number 4 it is. So here the 5 marks question is expected in this area of the topic, that is the family planning methods. Yes, family planning methods, or family planning methods, or otherwise what we called, in other words, the contraceptive methods. Contraceptive, right? Contraceptive methods, even birth control methods also called birth control methods. So we also refer it as a birth control methods, family planning methods, contraceptive methods, or birth control methods. So we referred it as, these are the different even fertility control also. Sometimes we may also use the, yes, fertility control methods. Fertility control methods, what are the methods which are used to control the fertility? That is fertility methods. There are different methods so which are classified into different way. So before going to understand that all types of contraceptive methods, the contraceptive methods, so what is family planning word and contraceptive, let us try to understand. So family planning means maintaining a small family, right? Maintaining, yes, maintaining a small family, or planning for a small family, right? Either you can use the term planning for a small family, right? By adopting scientific methods to control the birth, right? Control the or prevent scientific methods, or which are adopted to by here you can take this, adopting scientific methods to prevent the conception, prevent the birth or conception, right? So this is what we called the family planning method, or fertility, even we can use the term. So in very simple, so we can say that the planning for a small family by adopting scientific methods of birth control, here what I'm using to prevent the birth, or birth control you can say, right? So next the contraception is also one of the special word here. We are using contraception. What is the meaning of contraception? So contraception is nothing but the prevention of conception. Prevention of conception is called contraception. So how to prevent? By adopting again the same thing, by adopting scientific methods to stop the birth or prevent the conception. So what is the actually conception? So conception means it's in general we call it as conceive, means the implantation is happened, or after fertilization, the after fertilization the egg is become zygote, which is haploid, right, and which undergo cleavage to form a blastocyst stage, or 16 to 32 celled stage. So this the blastocyst is attached to the endometrial wall. So this endometrium, when it is attached, no, that's the, we call it as, this whole process is known as conception, conceive we can say. So once it is attached to the wall, that process is called implantation. Once the implantation is over, usually pregnancy will be continued if the normal events were happened, right? So this is what the contraception means, prevention of conception, right? So to stop the birth, right? So here the methods which are used either at the time of fertilization, it should not be fertilized, or at the time of implantation, it should not be implanted to the endometrium, right? So in this sense, so in any stage it may be stopped, that method may be stopped the process, or it may, before fertilization also it can be stopped. So these are the different methods are there, that let us be discuss now, right? So first we'll see the types of contraceptive methods, right? So we'll go to the next point, types of contraceptive methods. There are different types are there. So we'll go to the major two types here. First one, so I'll consider here the first one, temporary methods, that is temporary methods, and the second type is, yes, these are the contraceptive methods. So I'll draw in the form of flowchart. So first type is temporary methods, another one is permanent methods, right? So you can observe here, this is what the contraceptive methods are major two types. One is temporary methods, another one is permanent methods. Right? So first we go through the, again there are types in the, yes, these temporary methods. In this temporary methods, again types are there. There are 4 types we classified. First one, so here the first one is natural methods. So in this natural methods, again types are there. So that is, first one is the coitus interrupts, right? Coitus interrupts. Second one, periodic abstinence. Periodic abstinence. And third type is lactational amenorrhea. Lactational amenorrhea, RRHEA. So you can see here amenorrhea, right? These are the natural methods. First one, coitus interrupts, periodic abstinence, and lactational amenorrhea. These are the 3 types we observed in the natural methods of contraceptive which are also temporary, right? So next, the next temporary method is, that is barrier methods. Next temporary method, barrier methods, I'll choose here. Barrier methods. Here again types are there, so for males and females difference is there here. So that is condoms, and second one is, which is usually used by male, and other type, diaphragm, diaphragms, cervical caps, and vaults. So usually these are used by females. So on that basis, so which are classified barrier methods, which are usually safe and easily available. The properties and what are those, all we discussed in the detail in the next video. So here just we go through the another type, third type of contraceptive methods. That is, third type are intrauterine devices, IUDs we can say in simple words. IUDs means here intrauterine devices, we can say, right? So this intrauterine devices which are placed in the uterus, usually which are used to female side, so these are also used by the females, right? And in presence of practitioner, right? So the examples we can give here for the IUDs, there are different type of examples. So you can use the yes, the Lippers loop, LNG 20, and progestasert, so these are usually, and even you can say the copper T. So here what you called other methods, copper T, copper 7F, like different things are there here in the IDs, right? So next one, the fourth type is oral contraceptives, or contraception. So here usually oral pills, we can say oral pills, so it's also referred as chemical methods, right? So you can observe here so IUDs are Lippers loop, LNG 20, that is LNG 20, and progestarest, and copper T. So these are the IUDs which are placed inside the uterus, so that's why we call it as IUDs, intrauterine devices. Intra means within the uterus, intrauterine devices. And next one, the oral contraceptives. So especially the oral contraceptives are the oral pills. Oral pills includes, so Mala D and Saheli, these are the types, right? So next we go to the permanent method. These are the temporary methods which can be used to maintain the what you call the small family, or what we call the contraceptive methods, right? So next one is the another type, permanent methods. So in the permanent methods there are two major types are there, one is for male, another one is for female. So in permanent methods, if after getting wanted number of children, so that couple can go for this one. So this method. So temporary methods are usually to keep the distance between two child, or to postpone the getting child. So this can be used, but after getting a number of childs, if they don't want the childs in future, so they can go for the permanent methods. That permanent methods includes first one, so that is vasectomy, vasectomy, and the second one is tubectomy. Tubectomy. So here you may observe that vasectomy means, so usually it is used by used to male, and tubectomy is used to female, right? So vasectomy means here the actually which is done in male side, male partner, and tubectomy uh, done in the female partner. So in a couple, anyone can go for this one, either male or female. So both are may not be necessary, right? So this is a male infertility. It this means vasectomy, where vasa difference is cut and tie. Here fallopian tube is cut and tie. Okay, so this is also called surgical methods. These are said to be laparoscopic or surgical methods. That is what the permanent methods of contraception. And temporary methods here, as I mentioned, natural methods, barrier methods, and IUDs, oral contraceptives. So in this way, so we may observe the classification of these contraceptive methods, right? In the next video, the details of these types we will deal. And next, even the ideal contraceptives also, the what are the properties which are shown by the ideal contraceptives. So we are going to discuss in the next video. Thank you, students. So you can observe this one.